aka the Scarlet Spider.
And this is Samir, the King in Black.
How was that radio voice? And we are the Angry Blerds podcast.
All right. Well, where the nerds are black and the nerds are angry. So Bernard complained last week, it was like a high pitched whine that my voice, had too much gravitas, and I said I spoke too much with my chest, and it intimidated him. I want to try to mellow things out. Oh boy, that was hard. I couldn't keep my straight face with that.
Where's Bumper Ruckus? Fuck you and everyone in your house. I said what I said. 10 toes down. Alright. Why are people still talking about this Barney movie? We already said that like almost 3 weeks ago that it's going to be an A24 type movie. Alright. So we're going to talk about a little bit of news that we didn't get to. Like I said last week, regarding San Diego Comic-Con for Saturday night's news and Sunday's news. Wasn't a lot, but here we go. So we talked about Invincible and the release date being November 3rd for season 3. But Prime's pulling a fast one on us, people. They have split season 2 into 2 parts. So season 2 part 1 will be airing November 3rd. Season 2 part 2 will be airing sometime in January. So yeah, saw that. Like, come on, man, really? We get it. Y'all gotta stretch out your content due to the writer strike and the actor strike. But just quit playing with me right now, man. Like Lola Brooks said, don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Samir, what news you got from SDCC? If you can remember any.
Actually, I was going to backtrack a little bit. So, in recent weeks, we've had a couple of properties pop up from very sparsely written Lord, IPs. Barbie. I'm going so nigga. Don't you?
I'm trying to keep it in the SDCC bubble. That's why I was asking.
All right. Well, you jumped into the SDCC. I wanted to start. I wanted to do the topic. All right. And this has something because it's did this premiere in SDCC? No, I don't think it did.
What is it?
I don't know. Okay, look. Long story short, I watched 2 episodes of Twisted Metal. I'm not giving a review, but I'm gonna give it was good, basically. And I don't know about you. Do you remember the story of Twisted Metal?
The game didn't have a story, did it?
It did not really. If it did, it was paper thin. All right, and then you have the sensational release of Barbie, which is getting critical and commercial acclaim. Right? Okay. This brings me back to my intense, boiling hatred for the Transformers film franchise.
Is this
it has no business
about the guy from Paramount? What he said?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
But what you got something to chime in?
He basically said that they're not going to... Hold on, let me go to Twitter because it's in the Twitter chat. If you got Twitter open, you can do it. Because I was trying to get all the SDCC news off first because I already knew most of that off the top of my head. Hold on, let's go to it real quick.
Okay, so Brian Robbins said they are moving away from releasing original animated movies.
That's what it was.
And in the theaters, and instead will... Yeah. No, this has anything to do with that. This just basically we were talking about when we were reviewing.
How we do this? We just start over, cut all the SDCC malarkey out because, like I said, I wanted to get all that out the way first. So we're gonna start from scratch because once again, typing notes a lot. So I'm gonna cut all this out. Yo! This is Bernard, aka the Scarlet Spider,
and this is Samir, the King in Black.
And welcome to another episode of the Angry Blerds podcast.
When the nerds are black, the nerds are angry.
I might leave the original intro in just because of,
why?
Your smart ass snarky comment. You can't redo that, can you?
I can. It won't be authentic. I mean, listen, I don't know. You do you with the editing, okay? That's your vote, sir. All right. It shall sink and sail on your volition. So, anyways, going back.
Sail?
Yeah.
You said sink and sail.
Sink or sail, I said.
Okay.
I don't know what you heard.
All right, so Samir, give me a...
Anyway, like I said, Twisted Metal's good. Barbie's amazing. And then this brings me back to Transformers being as dumb as it is, and so, in my opinion, poorly conceived and lacking in respect for its source material.
I'm gonna pause you right there. You, sir, are an idiot.
Go on.
Because you said, like I said.
You're so dumb. You are really
If I'm
dumb.
editing everything, why would you say, like I said?
What are you talking about?
I'm going to just leave it all in now. Screw it. Continue.
All right. Yeah.
Paramount.
Yeah. So
Paramount.
your counter argument to my intense hatred for the recent Transformers movie is that, Transformers is dumb. They're just a toy brand. There's no story to write off of. And then you have two properties that made stories that were actually good, and they were faithful to their source material.
Didn't Barbie deviate and just basically turn into a whole movie about women's empowerment?
That's what Barbie stood for to begin with.
Was that what Barbie stood for?
Yeah.
Because I thought the lady was just trying to make some dolls that she ripped off from a German doll.
Oh shit!
I don't know. I mean, there's a
Barbie has never had a.
I was under the impression that she was a symbol for female empowerment and independence and female success.
No, that's what the people turned her into. That's not Barbie.
So that's actually funny because then they're going into the whole voice of God, death of the author argument, because sometimes a IP or a work of art will take on a life of its own beyond what the original creator intended for.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. That's what I'm saying.
Right, and then you have the voice of God, where the artist's interpretation is the only interpretation.
So you don't feel like that's the way that things should be? The person who created it?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Because you have authors who have weird takes on everything, like Frank Herbert, for instance. He's a homophobe and probably racist. So no, we don't want his.
I mean, ain't he dead? So
yeah. So okay, and then you have the guy who wrote Ender's Game. He's a homophobe.
Orson Scott Card.
There we go. And then Marion Zimmerman Bradley. She was an abusive. She wrote the Women of Avalon book series. Ironically, is a fantasy series that was pretty much a foundation for female empowerment and probably inspired a ton of women to write themselves. She was very abusive to her daughters, and it was bad. Terrible person. Low hanging fruit, J.K. Rowling. So the point is,
but there's nothing. Yeah, okay. So in that case, but I don't know about any of the other authors, but J.K. Rowling never wrote anything homophobic or transphobic in her works.
So, not particularly. Some characters were actually transcoded, or at least people think they were. And of course, her books weren't very inclusive. Neither were the movies. Says that.
We only had 2 black people in the whole Harry Potter franchise. Shout out to Lee Jordan and Dean Thomas.
Yes. Oh, Kingsley Shacklebolt.
Kingsley Backles, yeah. Backles.
Shacklebolt. Shacklebolt. No, that last name is important. His last name was Shacklebolt. Anyways.
What are you saying, Samir?
No, what she's saying. Yeah. Anyways, what was I going to say? Anyway, we can deconstruct all of her shortcomings in her work all day, so I'm not going to do that. But going back to what I was talking about with Transformers, it sucks, it's garbage, and now it has even less excuse to exist as it is because of properties like Barbie and Twisted Metal, who've had literally no foundation to build something on, and they both built something good, essentially, for lack of a better term.
Okay.
I just wanted to say that because I really hate Transformers. I like punching down on it.
So you want to stand on your soapbox for a minute? You have no actual genuine piece of news to tie to this little rant that you just.
Oh no, there was no news to tie to. This is my thoughts coming out.
Shut up.
No, Bernard, this is a podcast. We're supposed to sit here and just talk shit about stuff. Like it don't got have a point. Our point was Transformers sucks and there's no excuse for it. The argument that it's just a toy brand and it's built on a toy brand. No, That's not arguing anymore. That's literally no argument no more. Make good stuff. Stop sucking. Okay? That's it. I hate Transformers. Oh, these questions. I hate the film franchise of what they've done to Transformers. God dang disrespect.
You don't even watch Transformers now. It's on Paramount Plus.
What are you talking about?
There's a new cartoon.
I watched the recent miniseries on Netflix. That was good. A little slow, but it was good.
Yeah, I couldn't finish it. A little slow? Nah. That thing was... Shout out to Tropic Thunder, Simple Jack. As far as speed goes. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish the rest of this SDCC stuff.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Let's do the SDCC stuff.
Because Samir said, hey, I'm just going to take you off of off what we talking about and just sit on my pulpit for a second. It's crap. They showed a new trailer for One Piece.
Saw that.
Yeah. People are hinting or are thoroughly convinced that Spider-Man will be appearing in season 2 of Invincible. And the reason why that is, people. So
there was a crossover.
God damn it, Samir. Can I set it up? Robert Kirkman, the creator of Invincible, was also writing Marvel Team Up at the time. So Marvel Team Up is basically a book where, a superhero team up with somebody for 2 or 3 issues and the arcs keep going and going and going. Well, I really feel like they're kind of pushing Angstrom Levy a little bit too fast. So Angstrom Levy is this scientist who Mark eventually thinks he kills. I don't want to give all the details away because the whole thing, what led to that crossover, was pretty epic. So he's basically sends Mark to another dimension, and Mark ends up teaming up with Spider-Man. He actually bumps into Batman. You don't see Batman, but he says, "But you're a man, but you're not a bat. So why would you name yourself Bat?" And he gets yanked over to another dimension. And then he eventually finds his way home. But hey, if that happens, I'm all for it. I mean, I would like to see it. They also said that a possible live-action G.I. Joe crossover with Transformers was aiming for 2025 before the writer's strike, and that was from Lorenzo Di Bonaventure, who is a producer on all the Transformers films.
To use Transformers as a backdoor pilot for your G.I. Joe series, G.I. Joe reboot, is another nail in the coffin, slap in the face.
Come on, man. Stop it.
Boo.
What else was there? Because, see, you made me forget the one I was actually going to bring up. God damn it, Samir. Your little tirades. I don't remember. I can't think of anything else, unfortunately. Oh, look. Oh, Legend of the White Dragon, the Jason David Frank movie. That's what it was. So, unfortunately, it will not be coming out this year, Memorial Day weekend, for his 50th birthday. Well, what would have been his 50th birthday. They have pushed it back since they got that, what is it? Was it a donation? They got more funding. So, they're actually doing $1 million worth of VFX editing and reshoots. So, hopefully we'll get a new release date soon. And hopefully, they don't cut out a lot of JDF as,
Was he done filming?
Yeah, the movie was in post-production.
Oh, okay. So I would have to cut him out.
Like I said, they're doing a bunch of reshoots. But yeah. All right. Samir, give me a story.
Okay. Stories.
Apparently, Microsoft made a pizza-scented Xbox controller. I guess that's part of those TMNT controllers.
You remember those scented plastic toys? They probably gave us cancer.
What?
Yeah, like they had toys like this when we were kids that they were scented. I'm trying to remember what they were.
Scented markers.
No, I mean, okay, Strawberry Shortcake, for instance, to name one of them. All that whole toy line was scented.
You got to remember,
yes.
I didn't grow up with my sisters, so there would be no Strawberry Shortcake toys in the house.
Okay, I mean, even then, that's pop culture, Mr. Pop culture. Anyways, so this is kind of the same
forgot
game.
it was a thing. I remember once you told me.
So, I mean, I wonder how long the scent's going to last on these. And, I mean, they look cool. And there's one for every turtle. So that's cool. You kind of have to collect the whole. You have to do all 4 now. Because it's like, you can't just get one.
Controllers are expensive.
Each one is a turtle, though. You just going to get Donnie?
You get your favorite turtle and call it a day. What you talking about?
I don't have a favorite turtle. I like them all. For various reasons. What's your favorite turtle, Bernard?
Leonardo.
You bitch.
He was the leader, bro. He was the level-headed one.
But you're not level-headed.
Keep in mind, I like... Really?
You're not level-headed.
I am level-headed, sir.
Are you? Then what's your peanut cats?
I'm not a fan of them.
Okay, why?
Are we really doing this whole...
Yes, because there's a point to this. Why, Bernard?
I got mauled by one.
Okay, right. Now, audience, I explained to Bernard. Now, granted, it's unfortunate he got mauled, but the reason why the cat mauled him was because a child picked up the cat against the cat's protest. The cat didn't want to be picked up. Placed in Bernard's face. The cat was angry and probably frightened and scratched Bernard.
No.
Okay?
No.
Logically speaking, by logic, the cat was a victim too.
No.
See, audience, this is Bernard ignoring logic. He's not level-headed.
No.
There you go.
The cat didn't like me, period. Bro.
Doesn't matter. The cat would have avoided you, though. The cat would have avoided you. Right? Was the cat... No, definitely. The cat would have avoided you. It would have not outright attacked you. Had the cat attacked you previously.
Sir.
Had it attacked you previously.
I honestly can't remember. That was 20 years ago.
Your Honor, let the record show the defendant does not remember.
Samir.
Yes.
I literally just almost had my nuts ripped off by a cat on Friday. What are you talking about?
What did he say?
Well, that's a different cat.
Different cat, but still. I didn't do nothing to provoke that cat. I just came in the house to spray for bugs.
You were in his territory.
Shut the fuck up.
He felt threatened. Yes, I had. Yeah, my children are cats.
No.
Yeah, so I'm
you are not a parent. Stop it.
We're talking about fur babies. They're cute.
No, you have pets.
You've seen them on the podcast. They sometimes
they
come
are
in.
Pets. They are pets.
You hear this, man, audience? This
they
guy's
pets.
He's a monster.
I don't know. I'm sick and tired of you and the people like you who don't want to have kids but decide to get quote unquote fur babies. No, nigga, you have pets. Okay?
I don't know why are you so toxic right now?
It's realism.
Yo,
pets.
did you watch okay, so you don't like Castlevania, but the teaser for it dropped yesterday. And it looks fire. Was it today or Friday? Yesterday?
It was today.
No, you're all right. Yeah, today. It was today. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, I saw it today. Sorry, it's blended. I thought it was posted yesterday, but I watched it today. So yeah.
No.
Anyways, I digress.
Posted yesterday.
Anyways, yes. So it looks amazing, and I'm excited. The release date is September 28th.
I didn't watch the poster for that. I watched the poster. Not the poster, the teaser. Trailer. I watched the second trailer for The Boys, Gen B.
Oh yeah, that looked good too.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the character, the actress or the character, but her power is blood bending. So she's on some Avatar stuff.
Hemomancing,
basically. But yeah, so I can't wait to check that out. I can't remember when the exact release date is, but when I remember or when I figure it out, I'll let y'all know. You're looking it up right now, aren't you?
Jazz Sinclair.
Yes, Jazz Sinclair from she is also on Grownish.
She was in Sabrina.
Yes, I told you she was in Sabrina when we first talked about the cast. And she's on Grownish right now.
Grownish is still going?
This is the final season, Samir. We've had this discussion.
I'm always surprised that show kept going.
Oh, shit. She was the crazy girl in When the Bow Breaks. Oh, very classic Morris Chestnut movie. You know about When the Bow Breaks?
Let me see. I think it was probably one of those.
It wasn't a Tyler Perry movie. Look at you. So that's
I wasn't going to say
with Regina Hall and Morris Chestnut. So they couldn't have a baby. And so she became their surrogate.
Ooh, damn! These reviews on this movie. No wonder I didn't see this movie.
She was on some Cape Fear shit. She was kind
God
not
damn.
She was obsessed with Morris Chestnut. And
he's Morris Chestnut.
She was trying to, get it in on the side. So
damn, man, this movie's terrible.
Stop it. But yeah, she was crazy in that movie. I'm glad it made its budget back.
Why? It was awful.
Sir, I root for Morris Chestnut and Regina Hall.
I mean, they got paid regardless.
Still. And our boy Romney Malco from No Ordinary Family. So, yeah. Look, man, like Issa Rae said, I'm rooting for everybody black.
Everybody.
Oh, yeah, Michael K. Williams also.
I am.
Yes, may he rest in peace.
May he rest in peace.
Yeah. But yeah, Gen V.
I don't root for everybody who's black. Oh, Theo Rossi.
Yes, September 29th. Who is Theo Rossi, Samir?
Well, he had a prominent role in Sons of Anarchy. He was also Shades in Luke Cage. But no, I'm looking at it right now. What are you talking about?
Exactly. You looked it up.
I didn't look it up. I didn't click on his name. Look, there's only one liar here, and it's not me.
Share your screen then. Share your screen.
What are you talking about? Hang
Share
on.
your screen.
Actually, I can't share my screen. I don't know what's up here. Hang on a second. Let me see. Let me hide some stuff.
Nah, man. Nah, never mind. Forget it. We passed it.
Hang on.
We are past it.
I want to select the tab. Hang on. Let me.
Nah, forget it, bro.
Nope. Hang on. Right there. Hang on. I'm gonna share.
Channel Paul Walker. Forget it, cuz.
So look, I didn't click on it. It's right there. His name's Theo Rossi. I just saw his name. I knew who Theo Rossi is. His face is right there.
Okay.
And I also saw this goddamn score. Look at the score, y'all. That's this movie. When the bow breaks. Man, you ain't trying to watch this movie. No one liked this movie.
I know a few people who did.
Oh, shoot.
Stop the recording. Oh,
yeah, I hit the wrong thing. I didn't know I had control for that. Yeah. My bad. I was trying to stop the screen share. I don't know the best with these controls that often. That was my fault. Hang on. I'm sorry.
You fucking idiot.
All right, I'm sorry. We could.
Oh my god. Hey y'all, I'm splicing all this together. I told him to. I told him to stop sharing his screen. He stopped the recording.
Well, damn.
My god.
Like I said,
I have to put you down as like an audience member or something so you can't move the controls.
well, now I know not to hit that, obviously. Damn, it only takes one time to make a mistake. Shite.
We've been using Riverside for a year, man. Come on.
Yeah, but I wasn't controlling it.
I mean, plus it says stop underneath the timer.
Yeah, that I didn't see. I kind of just clicked on it.
All right, so
well, the more you know.
I don't think I can use that. We might get flagged.
What? The more you know.
Yeah, you know that.
That's not copyrighted.
It might be.
The logo is maybe the animation, but not the actual. I actually don't know because I know LeVar Burton got sued.
Yeah. All right. So
you all right there,
bro? I was dying so. I was laughing so much I could literally have like a lump in my throat.
You sure that's what's in your throat?
Shit. All right. So another thing that came out of SDCC, we got a trailer for the 4th animated Mortal Kombat movie, Mortal Kombat Legends Cage match. So this one is going to be centered obviously around Johnny Cage, and this one will be coming out October 17th, 2023. This is the 4th one, right? Because we got Scorpion's Revenge. I don't remember the name of it, but the one with Luke Cage on the cover, Snowblind. I feel like there's another one out in between. Let's look this up real quick. Mortal Kombat Legends. Okay, no, this is the 4th one. I could have sworn there was one called Snowblind. Okay, yeah, there is one.
That
Called
sounds
Snowblind.
familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one with Kenshi on the cover. So yeah, this is the fifth one. But for some reason, when you type in Kate, it just redirects you to Snowblind because there's no cover out for it yet. I haven't watched a single one of those. So yeah. All right, Samir,
Bernard.
you got a story?
Yes, I do. And the story is one moment.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Just so you guys know, due to SDCC, slow news week, so ain't gonna be a lot.
yeah, it's not much. It's honestly not much. This is scraping the barrel.
As you can already hear, Samir struggling.
I ain't struggling. I don't struggle. Oh, so I guess they're so hang on, there's actually more. Yeah, so Nicki Minaj and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah,
Who else? Nicki Minaj, Snoop Dogg, and someone else. I think someone else are joining Call of Duty Season 5 to celebrate 50 years of hip hop. So there's that.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, oh god, they put the 40-year-old bully in the movie. I mean, in the game.
I mean, yeah.
I'm like, we couldn't get somebody else.
Who is she bullying again? Why do you keep calling her that?
Who's she bullied? She has bullied several other women rappers. Lotto.
Isn't that what rap is, if not bullying?
No. I ain't talking about on some hip hop, rap battle stuff. Like you going on Twitter and getting your barbs to go in on somebody. There's the difference.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, what was Meek Mill and Drake doing if not, Drake bullying Meek Mill?
That was rap beef because Meek started it by saying Drake don't write his raps. Drake wrote a diss song called Charged Up. Meek responded, and then Drake came back with Back to Back, and then Meek shut the fuck up.
Right, exactly.
But Drake didn't get everybody on Twitter like, yo, man, go send little birds in his, drop birds on his Instagram or whatever. Nicki Minaj literally had the barbs bully Lotto. And that's why hashtag 40-year-old bully was running around. So she's like, yo, you 40. And Nicki does this with almost anybody who doesn't want to side with her. So it happened with Cardi, Lotto. It happened with Remy. Because Remy never threw a shot at Nicki. But Nicki thought she was talking about her. And then, boom.
Remy did throw shots at her.
No, she didn't. Because
Remy
said, it did. Yeah, because she even said on the Breakfast Club, if I was talking about you, I would have said your name. But Nicki threw that shot out, so then Remy came back with Sheether. So then Nicki was dating Nas at the moment, and he was like, yo, did she clear the track? And Sheether, I don't even think you can find Sheether on like Spotify or anything anymore. But yeah, hashtag 40-year-old bully. You looking it up, ain't you?
I'm looking at Sheether.
That's what I'm talking about. SHEATER.
It's on YouTube.
I mean, yeah, it's on YouTube, but I'm talking about Spotify.
No, it's on Spotify. Yep.
Oh, it still is? Okay, because I know it was for a while.
I didn't click on it. Let me see. If you can pull if it comes up. In. No, it comes up, yeah.
Okay.
It's 6 minutes and 45 seconds. That is a long diss track.
Yeah. Call Nicki's brother a pedophile. But turtle news. Because honestly, I don't know how long we were recording because somebody decided to hit the fucking stop button.
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem is apparently already getting a sequel and a Paramount Plus series.
Based on the movie?
Yeah, I mean, the movie hasn't even come out yet. I mean,
but it's getting rave reviews so far.
Yeah, they got the I Like Turtle kid to come out to an advanced screening, and he was in the goth makeup and everything all over again. And they asked him a review, what he thought of it, and he literally just said, I like turtles.
Back here live. We just got out of a screening for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, and I'm with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. Looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What'd you think of the movie?
I like turtles.
All right. You're a great zombie. Good times here at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, opening in theaters August 2nd.
Turtles. So yeah, shout out to him. for staying consistent.
I mean, it's got a 96 approval rating on Rotten, 97 with 36 reviews and counting.
I saw it.
No, that being said, yeah. So with that being said, though, Bernard and I have a preliminary grievance with this movie. We haven't seen it yet, so disclaimer. But Bernard, at least, was really upset about it when I told him this news.
Yes, go ahead.
So,
folks.
All right. So in this iteration, the turtles themselves learned ninjutsu and martial arts. How was it? Did they learn from the internet or YouTube or something? I don't know, but they weren't actually.
It is the internet, dude.
Right? Yeah, I get it. Yeah, obviously, but they weren't actually taught martial arts. You know, so it's like, okay, they're just emulating what they saw on the internet, and now they're just running around kicking and punching, so which is fine, I guess. It's just it's a different tone than I would have wanted for the turtles, you know. But again, this movie may not be made for us. Yeah. And also, Splinter apparently isn't their master. I mean, he's their father, but I don't know if he actually taught them. I don't know. Maybe we got to see the movie.
Seth Rogen. One fucking job, like dude. One job.
Mm-hmm.
Why on earth is this LeBron James PS5 controller $80?
What?
It's a limited edition.
What's so special about it?
It's a limited edition.
Right, but what did he do?
I don't know what he did. They probably made him when he broke the 3-point record last season.
That happened?
Oh, God. Yes. He broke Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's 3-point record.
Impressive. Okay.
You know how old Kareem?
Nothing is given, everything is earned. That's pretty cool. Yeah, he has a little crown on there, and then, okay, I have with it.
I mean,
it's $80.
I literally just said that.
I would not take this out of a package. I would keep it in.
The plates are.
Oh, he has plates.
Literally just said that.
I don't F with LeBron like this though, so I don't want to spend as much money, but some people would.
I mean, I'm doing that for the Spider-Man plates.
Yeah, because you a fanboy.
Yes.
I can't see that.
Give me a story.
What?
I know my chair is too low. Give me a story.
You too low. All right, hang on. Let's see.
Do you plan on seeing Strays?
Maybe if the reviews are good. Why?
I don't want to see that.
I'll see it if the reviews are good.
It's like Homeward Bound, but on crack.
That sounds like a good formula. I mean, you don't like Homeward Bound?
It's been so long. Rest in peace, Don Amici.
Was she the cat?
Don Amici.
Don Amici. Oh, was he the golden retriever?
Yes, he was Shadow. So
Sally Fields was a cat, wasn't she? She alive.
I feel like it was Roseanne.
No, it wasn't Roseanne. Oh, boy.
Really?
We are scraping the barrel here for stories this week. Audience, we got nothing. Over here arguing about Homeward Bound.
Oh, it was Sally Field. It was Sally Field. Heard me?
I mean, yeah, I heard you. Okay, so, all right, legitimately. Okay, hang on. All right, so, there is a possible Red Dead Redemption remaster coming out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they
stutter.
Well, Rockstar's new site update, it was live an hour ago, and they added references to within the game list, and there is a particular post that says Red Dead Redemption, and there's like Rockstar Presents version, so forth. So there's like code. It's like a newsletter that they put out, and it had that reference in there. So we're getting a remaster for Red Dead Redemption apparently, sometime soon.
I mean, we can't get Grand Theft Auto 6.
They're working on it. Also, From Software did a presentation for Armored Core 6. It looked cool. I don't know if I'm on board for it, but that's just me, particularly. Excuse me. And if you like that sort of thing, it looks like it's right up your alley. The game is fun. And it does what it does very well.
So now you're backtracking.
What we mean?
Because last time we brought up Armored Core, you was on it like white and rice. What the fuck is that, dude? What are you doing?
But
there's like scratching on.
You sure it's not on your end?
Yes.
Well, I don't hear it.
Okay, it stopped.
Did it?
You're doing that. You got that stupid fucking smile on your face.
No, I don't. My smile is charming. Anyways, when we talk about backtracking, I can after see. I don't know what's your. I can make an opinion. I can have an opinion about something, and then that opinion changes based on information. So now that I saw the gameplay, I'm like, yo, maybe it's not for me. So
okay.
So it was. I still might play it.
I thought it was just like a story trailer or something.
No, it was gameplay. I still might play it.
Okay.
I see how it feels when I actually do it.
Okay, so I want your opinion on this. So Todd McFarlane was doing an interview with IGN, and he gave his stamp of approval on Insomniac's version of the design for Venom. Is it warranted? I mean, yes, you helped co-create Venom, but dude, you don't work at Marvel no more. You still working on Spawn.
Co-create
I mean, it's been like it's been 30 years, and Spawn just hit issue 300, 100. I feel like it was 300.
They take long breaks, don't they?
No. Well, on the main book, yes, but it's because he's always busy doing other stuff. Like, bro, there's a King Spawn and a Gunslinger Spawn book right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and I don't, like I said, the lore of Spawn is tricky. It's like, I don't want to read all that. I just want.
There's a lot of cool side characters in Spawn.
Like who?
I mean, there's a lot. They gave us Angela.
Who? She ain't there no more. You can't say that no more. Nope.
I know they gave us Angela though.
I know. Sounds good though.
She ain't there no more. She popped up recently though.
No, yeah, and Thor because she's a Marvel character now.
Now she's a Marvel character.
Yeah. Todd McFarlane wasn't using her. Neil Gaiman co-created her, and he was supposed to have the rights. And nope.
Crap. What was the other? Honestly, I haven't read Spawn in so many years, but there's a crap ton of really cool looking characters. Now, I haven't touched that universe in a while, but I'm saying there are other characters in that universe that you may or may not be into. Now, in my opinion, I just think Spawn's a lame character. Particularly, he got the Spider-Man problem where he's not able to outgrow his brand.
Okay, so look, you don't always have to shit on Spider-Man, okay, Samir? I get it.
Why? Everyone else does. Everyone else does. Everyone else does.
I don't know everyone else, okay?
No. Marvel shits on Spider-Man. Bernard. All right, why can't I?
That don't mean you gotta pick up a shovel and add to the pile.
No, they digging him a grave, they pushed him in, they throwing dirt on. I might as well throw some dirt on too.
I already told you this.
Anyways, I digress. All right, fine. Let's call it the Batman problem that Spider-Man also has.
I can live with that.
Spider-Man has his problem. Batman has his problem. And Spawn has his problem. Long-running characters.
His problem.
No. Because some characters, team books, are allowed to grow outside of their boxes and become new people.
Samir, and guess what? You only see that in the team book. You never see it in the main book.
That's why team books are superior. That's why you see the best writing.
And that's why they don't matter. So unless it's a company-wide event, it don't matter.
They do.
Perfect example. Nothing that happened in Jason Aaron's run of Avengers matters for the main team books. You know why? Because Iron Man had on 2 different types of armor in both those books. Captain Marvel was in space in her book. How the fuck is she back on Earth? Thor was a Herald of Galactus. Why he still got his metal arm?
All right, that sounds like a bad run for Avengers.
No, that happens a lot. Like I said, unless it's a company-wide event like Secret Invasion or Civil War, nothing that happens in Book A is going to matter in Book B, and so on and so forth.
I will argue otherwise because, let's say, for instance...
Here we go. Avengers. Remember when Sam Wilson was Captain America?
Yeah.
Who was he smashing in Avengers?
Who was he dating? He had a quick little thing with Jane Foster Thor when I was reading.
Exactly, and that never showed up in either of their books.
Well, they had chemistry, but they didn't go past that. They weren't smashing.
They kind of were.
No, they had chemistry. They weren't smashing.
Okay, another one. Okay, here's another one. Jason Aaron's Avengers, Thor and She-Hulk, never happened in any of their books.
Yeah. Maybe. Well, you keep referencing Jason Aaron. Maybe he's the best. Honestly, I didn't like Jason Aaron's. I didn't like Jason. I didn't like Jason Aaron's treatment of She-Hulk either. It undid some of her character.
And it just basically picked up where the last book left off, with her dealing with her trauma and everything.
Yeah, but she had already dealt with that in her own book, and it was done. Like, I didn't like how I don't know. It's like they kind of just pulled her towards her cousin, and I didn't like that. She wasn't like that in her solo book. The point is, I didn't like Jason Aaron's Avengers anyways. I read the first several issues. It wasn't that good.
Now you need to stop the count. All right. I would have said Jonathan Hickman, but he was writing Avengers and New Avengers, and he did the whole incursion thing, which led up to Secret Wars. So, really can't say Hickman.
I mean, Hickman also, did he do the X-Men too?
We ain't talking about the X-Men right now, bro.
Oh, the X-Men. I mean, their characters are constantly changing, and they are all also constantly growing. I mean, I can pick any character, and they're different from when they started.
Yeah, but there's usually like one editor on all the X-Men books.
Yeah, okay then. But you have Spider-Man that hasn't changed in like 15 years.
That man has been rich, married, had a kid, baby.
And back to square one every time.
And the same thing just happened to Tony Stark. He is no longer rich.
Yeah, and he'll come back again, and he'll get his money, come back again. But guess what? The characters within the X-Men book are always changing. They're always improving or falling down. The point is they're always in flux. They're like real people. Unlike,
or getting possessed by, a deadly space bird and killing the man who raised you.
Yeah. Essentially.
Oh, so
the point is
that Cyclops killed Charles Xavier.
The deadly space bird did, yeah. I mean, you can claim insanity. That's a legitimate thing. Hey, I was insane. Now I'm not. You can't convict them. Once they are clinically not insane, you have to release them. They're not dangerous to themselves or the public anymore. So that's why that whole trial was a sham. Again, Avengers suck. Right here.
I actually saw.
I chose a side.
I actually saw a meme. I think Chris posted it from Critics of Culture. It was about Cyclops, and it said "Protect Cyclops at all costs." I saw that. I meant to send it to you. I'm like, man, fuck that shit. Why?
It's true.
I'm like, let him die.
Why?
Again.
Why? Why are you hating?
Just a Cyclops. Out here trying.
Cyclops is a G.
Out here trying to act like he fucking Malcolm X, throwing up X's and shit. Like,
I mean, I'm not gonna say he like Malcolm X because of the whole thing, but he stands up for his people. He would do anything for his people. Okay, and when the man starts getting out of pocket, he will put that man back in his place for his people. All right, when all them other mutants was playing lip service and being Uncle Tom's, my boys out there putting in work. But I'm glad everybody on the same page now, more for the most part. Except Beast. Beast been out of pocket recently. They had to deal with him recently. That was the whole thing. Oh boy. Yeah, Hank McCoy is. Oh, that's another example of a character changing over time. Like, just look up recent Hank McCoy over the years. That is a great example of the X-Men and how their characters are written. And that's why it's the best book in comics, period.
It's always
at least top 10. What's wrong with Hank?
It's always a Hank fucking up. Pym.
Oh.
McCoy. I mean, we only got 2 in Marvel.
They
just
Hank
don't like
Aaron?
over there.
No, that's a baseball player.
Bro.
I'm just talking about
walk away.
There's other Hanks.
In the Marvel universe?
I was in period. I
specifically was talking about the Marvel universe.
Isn't there one in DC?
Is there? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. All right. So, we got to talk about it because I kind of went off on somebody like I told you. So, Box Office Pro is a website which basically discusses this movie news and things of that nature. They predicted that Blue Beetle will be another financial flop for Warner Brothers. The film is estimated to only gross $27 to $55 million domestically during its entire theatrical run, with a reported budget of approximately $120 million. So they also said that these predictions could leave Blue Beetle as one of the lowest performing DC projects ever, following the underwhelming box office of The Flash. I don't think this movie is going to bomb. I think the fans of Jaime and DC as a whole will actually come and support this film. And people who like stuff like Power Rangers, because, or Guyver, because that's the reason why I actually started to like Jaime, because he was giving me Guyver vibes. And Guyver is a very deep cut animator from the 90s, which got brought back.
It's not that deep cut.
Bro, not that many people know about Guyver. So, yeah, I mean, that's what actually made me kind of like, Blue Beetle. And I'm very hopeful for the movie because, like I said, I'm going to go see it. And I'm actually planning a movie night with my Power Rangers group here. Shout out to Ken. We're going to try to do it on a Tuesday when Ken's not working and doing hosting karaoke. So, what are your hopes for the movie? I really hope it succeeds, but I really want.
I hope that is good.
Yeah, to blow up and.
I don't have. I mean, my hopes are pretty. I just want to have fun. But honestly, the DC EU is kind of in flux right now. You don't know. I don't really know where to go with any of the movies. Most of them suck. So I just want this to be good and just so I can enjoy it.
Because Zachary Levi just recently spoke out and said he.
Yo, Zachary Levi, sit down. That one was trash. I saw that. It was trash.
I like Fury of the Gods. There were some things wrong with it.
It was trash. But it was a bad movie. It was. Yeah, you can still like it. It's a bad movie, Bernard.
Yeah, that's because a certain 6'5", half black, half Samoan dude.
I mean, it ain't okay. So the fact that they couldn't put Black Adam in the movie, would it have been better?
He was set up at the end of the first one.
Yes, he was. So basically, they started writing the script and they said, okay, we got to redo all this, and then they basically came up with the Three Daughters of Atlas. Basically,
yes.
Okay, so then we got to transfer. So maybe that's why
he stopped Aldous Hodge and old girl who plays Cyclone from showing up.
They wouldn't have made it better. They wouldn't have made that movie better. Once it was about the Three Daughters of Atlas, and that was the whole plot of the movie, there's no saving it.
I'm like, man, come on, bro. Like, I quit. All right.
It might have been better if they had him fight, Captain Marvel or Shazam, and then Shazam, and then throwback, and then if they had him fight Captain, I was did it again. If it had him fight Shazam, it probably would have been a better movie, and it would have made more sense. But they didn't, and it sucked. So yeah, they let a ex pro wrestler, the former most electrifying man in sports entertainment, bully them into letting him fight Superman or something like that. Nonsense like that. I don't know.
And it made no sense to me because he was the producer on the first one.
I don't know. He's been working on Black Adam for how long? And it's
17 years.
Imagine all that work and it flopped.
Yeah.
That's wild.
While we're talking about the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, we do have to give him some praise because he donated.
Oh yeah, I think he's still a nice guy. He's just
the SAG-AFTRA Foundation Relief Fund. So they didn't set the foundation. Oh, Courtney B. Vance is the president of the SAG-AFTRA Foundation, Angela Bassett's husband. So he said that Dwayne Johnson stepped up in a major historic way in support of his fellow striking actors with a significant donation to the SAG-AFTRA Foundation Relief Fund. So, we got to give The Rock his flowers for that.
Yeah.
Just don't ever come to the Oscars again wearing a tuxedo with no shirt.
I don't. What?
Yeah, he did.
He had a jacket though, right?
Yeah, he had the jacket.
Just no shirt. Okay, that's fair. No. You can do that. That works.
No.
Why not?
I don't know. They just seem very tasteless to me.
Whoa, word?
What? Word what? Whoa, word what?
Oh, okay. That's this audience score, but still pretty good. All
What are you
right,
talking about?
all right. So I've been following. Okay, when was the last time you watched a 3D Resident Evil movie?
Shit. I didn't watch Retribution. I have it.
Okay, so we have.
What's the
All right,
what's
so
the first one? Reckoning
no. Okay, the very first 3D
with the airport.
Resident Evil. Right, the airport was Degeneration,
Retribution?
right?
Yeah,
So
Degeneration.
Degeneration, right? And then the second one was Damnation. Both of these movies were bad, and
Yes.
you can miss them completely.
I'm pretty sure I
Vendetta,
have them on the show.
yeah, 20. You don't have to go get it.
I'm just double checking. I'm not going to grab it.
Well, I mean, just saying, you didn't have to check it.
I can hear you. Keep talking.
Oh my god. Anyways, the third one was Vendetta. Also not great, but at the very least,
and degradation.
okay, great, thank you. Yeah, all right. Anyways, at the very least, you got to see characters you don't normally see. Like you got to see Rebecca again, things like that. And now we have Death Island,
Wow.
which got what?
Remember that guy I told you who I went off on the podcast page because
Yes,
he called Blue Beetle woke? Okay, so he actually responded to my comment a minute ago. He said,
oh Lord.
Yeah, I can tell you are racist by the fact that you think something is woke because the main actor is Hispanic. Bitch, you wrote go woke or go broke. I mean, go woke, go broke. You kind of put that out there yourself.
And he called you racist?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm scratching my head right now, but okay.
Yeah. But going about this Resident Evil movie.
Anyways, okay, so we got on the 7th of July, Death Island was released on
Netflix, right?
No, it was released in Japan. All right, so this is I hate to use this simile, but this is their Avengers. Pretty much every Resident Evil character is going to appear in this movie. So
I thought
Claire,
that happened in Vendetta.
No, it didn't. I think you got. Let me see who was in Vendetta.
Chris, Leon,
Leon, Rebecca, and maybe Claire, but not. I don't think that wasn't the whole cast though. Let me see.
Because I could have sworn
Rebecca
Vendetta was kind of like a setup for 6.
No, actually, Claire was not here. All right, so you just had Chris,
and
Rebecca,
Leon?
and I think Leon. Yeah, I think Leon was in there.
Oh, okay.
And there was beef, and then Leon and Chris don't like each other. Some beef there. All right, so now you got us at Death Island, and again, this is like the Avengers, so every character's in there. You got Jill, she's back. Oh, and this is in canon. That's another thing. I wasn't sure about the other films. The other films I think are in canon technically, but they don't. The impact of their events don't really matter to the whole scheme of the franchise. This is in canon. I don't know what they're going to do with it afterwards, but the characters are coming off of their events in the game, which is something to think about. Okay, so again, Leon, Jill, Claire, Chris, Rebecca, Ingrid Hannigan. Okay, she's in this. Who else are we missing? Hey, did it get Ada? Is Ada in this? I gotta see the cast on this. No, so Ada isn't. As far as I can tell, Ada is not in this movie. But that's still a core cast, though. I mean, that's nuts. Yeah, that's almost every Resident Evil protagonist. Obviously not. I mean, main protagonists. Obviously, you don't have Sheva or crap. What was the lady from 6 that teamed up with Leon?
I don't remember. I didn't beat 6. That's when my PlayStation started going its last legs.
Oh yeah, 6. Okay, this is the bad take. Some people might disagree with this. I enjoyed 6. People hate it. I like that game.
Yeah, I mean, I really wasn't feeling it because I was supposed to beat 5 with your ass, and you just kept flaking on the nigga. So
what?
I basically had to do in-person co-op with Jared, so he beat it with me.
I don't recall that at all,
bro. I only got Resident Evil 5 because you like, bro, we finally got something we can play together. I was like, okay, fine, whatever, I'll get it. I'm not really a Resident Evil fan.
I don't recall that.
We pretty much got 3/4 of the way into the game. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know if that's when you just started getting ass or something, but she was like, yeah, man, I'm busy. I can't play right now. And it went on for months and months.
That is not what happened.
And then me and Jared finally beat the end of the game.
That is not what happened. Anyway, I digress. I think we should do. I think we should do a review on this game.
Movie?
Yes, movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I forget. Are you caught up on Resident Evil, the series?
What series?
What's the last game you played?
Nigga. 5?
You haven't played any of the remakes?
Nope. I got 2 and never went back to it.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I told you I'm not really a Resident Evil fan. I literally just did that a few minutes ago.
I'm like, I kind of want to watch this. This is going to be either really bad or really good, or just.
I said we can watch it.
All right, fine. We'll rewatch it, and we'll do. Maybe Bernard can pick up a retrospective on YouTube and catching stuff up on what the character's been doing. Matthew Mercer as Leon S. Kennedy, which is dope.
He's always been Leon.
Has he?
Yeah. Maybe since 4.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like Matthew Mercer's been Leon for a while.
He's only 41, too. He's actually not that much older than us.
Oh, look at that, man. You're embracing your age.
What are you talking about? My physical age, not my spiritual age. My spiritual age is, yes.
Okay, dude. Whatever. All right.
This dude got more voice credits than a lot of people. All right, let's see.
Since 6. Apparently.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to find it. Damn.
Oh, so Damnation, Vendetta, Death Island.
Oh, so he's been doing the movies. Has he been doing the game shit?
I said 6. Resident Evil 6.
Why can't
Bro.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
You found it on Wikipedia and just type Leon in to find. So, yeah.
There we go. Yeah, I see it.
Games since 6, but yeah, I knew he was with Leon for a while.
Oh, he was also Robin in Arkham Knight.
Yes. I mean, you didn't play that DLC. You didn't buy it.
I could have.
Should have, could have, would have, but you didn't.
You don't know me.
Bitch, I know you. But yeah. So, yeah, I'll check it out. So, a bit of news that actually just happened within the past half hour of us recording. So, we already knew that there was a Lando series in the works, but Donald Glover is going to be writing the series with his brother Steven. So, the comments are crazy. People saying Atlanta in space, let's go, because Steven also worked on Atlanta. So, I don't know if I really want to watch the Lando series.
Why not?
I'm not really a big fan of Lando. I mean, okay, let me rephrase that. I'm not a big fan of Donald Glover's Lando. Billy D. Williams, all day.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to pause you right there. All right. I love Donald Glover's Lando. I think he was one of the best parts of that movie. Secondly, I'm going to be real. Another unpopular take.
Hot take.
I don't think Billy D. Williams Lando really brought all that much to the table. What did he actually do other than give him the likeness? Like, he came out, he did the whole Cloud City scene thing, and then what out of those movies? Like, why would you like him more than the charismatic Donald Glover? I mean, he came out with his cape, he had the fly-ass blouse on, looking pimp as hell, right? And then that was it. He was like Boba Fett. He just looked cool.
Exactly.
Right, but dude, Donald Glover brought personality to that character. Now, don't get me wrong, the extended universe gave Lando personality, but the movies themselves really didn't. He was just a cool cat, man. That's all he was. Yo, this is Billy D. Williams. I'm cool at the other side of the pillow. All right, that's all it was. He didn't have,
He didn't say something about Colt 45 malt liquor.
Oh, hell no. I ain't go. No, that's that.
No, Billy D. Williams was
I know, yeah. Yeah. It was goddamn exploitive.
The world moves fast, but change isn't always a good thing when you got it right the first time around. That's why I turned to the great taste of Colt 45. It's the same bold classic it's always been, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Yeah. Colt 45. Because sometimes a true original doesn't need to change a thing. It works every time.
That was.
I mean, was it because he got paid?
Yeah, but Mo, look at man, nah.
Look, man, white people could have been out here drinking Colt 45. I wonder if, I mean, I know it's still a thing, but I want to know, why was it called Colt 45? Was it a 45-ounce bottle? I'm going to have to
Yeah, it's a 40 ounce.
Okay.
What a 40 ounce?
Yeah,
but that one, yeah, that's why I'm like, is the can 40 ounces? The bottle is 40 ounces, not the can, the bottle. It's a big old bottle.
No, they don't do the bottles no more, fool.
But they don't do 40 ounces period in alcohol as far as I know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got to check one day. But honestly, dude, I don't think we got no more stories. We just been rambling.
All right, let's go ahead.
Bro, I ain't even been taking notes.
Let's go ahead and hit up the review for Secret Invasion. I got some notes about that.
I mean, we all got some notes.
Oh my God. Wow.
Right. So, Secret Invasion, episode 6. I do believe this was titled Home. Hold on, let me just figure this out real quick. Yes. We got some notes to talk about the Secret Invasion. All right. So, yeah, episode 6, Home, directed by Ali Salim, and written by Kyle Bradstreet and Brian Tucker. All right. Let's talk about it. Where do you want to start?
I mean, I don't even know. This whole series was whack, man.
I liked it up until more or less this episode. So for those of you who haven't watched this yet or haven't been on the internet, so the theory is, and I think I said this once we started putting it together in episode 4, that Rhodey might be a Skrull. I said, what if Rhodey was a Skrull during Endgame? And people are theorizing that Rhodey has been a Skrull since his accident in Captain America: Civil War.
He wasn't walking.
Huh?
He wasn't walking.
Yeah, but the Skrull could be playing the part.
No, I'm saying, when they pulled him out of the pod, he wasn't walking.
Yeah, his legs were atrophied.
I broke my back.
Or his spine is injured.
Your back is broken.
What, a vertebrae or
Yeah.
what portion?
Spinal.
I was going to put the sound bite there, but thank you, Samir. So yeah, guys. If that's the case, we might.
He missed a lot.
No, not only he missed a lot. We might just have to say fuck Marvel at this point, dude.
Why? I was
He doesn't
not
know
that
his friend is dead.
Yes, but that's the whole thing. So that's how traumatic the Secret Invasion actually was for some characters. It's like they were gone for God knows how long. They come out and things are different. What the hell's been going on? Like poor Jessica Drew, she walked out that ship and everyone gave her a dirty look. She was like, "What's going on? Why is everyone looking at me like that?" And that was sad.
You kind of got what you wanted. You kind of got the impact, but not as major.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's all diminished.
I mean, the president went full Trump and got innocent people killed.
Oh yeah, that lady she was minding her own business, guy, and they pulled a drive-by on her. Yeah, she's a Skrull. Is she though? No, she ain't changing back.
Bro, when they pulled the chop out on Christopher McDonald on live TV, I was like, bro.
Also, the lady in the restaurant, she was like, "Well, y'all want to run my face? All right," and she murked them all.
So I think she was definitely a Skrull, and she got.
Oh yeah, she whooped the ass.
All right, so Gaia, who we may never see again, is now officially the strongest character in the MCU.
No, she's not. No, because Super Skrulls don't have the full extent of those characters' abilities.
In the MCU, they do.
That's how they wrote. That's how they said it.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Then she's over. Then she's overpowered. She's overpowered because honestly, all you need is Carol Danvers because MCU Carol Danvers is really strong.
Yeah, but she's Carol Danvers, Mantis, Groot, a Frost Beast, Extremis, Corvus Glaive, Mantis.
Hold on. So wait, was she a Frost Giant? Oh, did she actually? No, she Frost Beast.
Yes. Remember
from what?
Thor: The Dark World. Remember when they were going through all the dimensions? Boy, you and Loco don't remember nothing.
No, that looked like a Jotun. The ice control.
Yes, but Frost Beast can also do that.
When was the Frost Beast on Earth to get their blood taken?
So, I just told Loco this. Remember at the end of Thor: The Dark World when Thor comes back and kisses Chris Hemsworth makes out with his wife because it's not Natalie Portman, it's just his wife in a wig.
Okay,
you didn't know that. You didn't know that. So yeah, there's a Frost Beast running around the parking lot. You don't remember that, dude? That's a Frost Beast from Jotunheim.
So let me get this straight. Then instead of using say Loki's DNA, which is also Jotun,
yeah, but you also got to remember Loki never used any Frost Beast powers. He turned blue once because he had a temper tantrum in the first. No, I'm sorry, twice. Once in the first Thor, and when he got choked out.
Yeah, but he's the son of Laufey.
I know.
In fact, his last name is Loki Laufey's son.
I know. But he
has Frost Giant DNA.
I know, but
are you sure that if they replicate his DNA, it wouldn't just be a Frost Giant?
Bro, they said Frost Beast. So do you not recall in episode 5 when not even episode 5. It was whenever, I want to say episode 3 possibly. They showed the 4 pieces of DNA he had. And yeah, she even said it in episode 5. She said a Frost Beast, Extremis, big dude,
Groot.
No,
Corvus Glaive, Black Dwarf. Same person.
Yeah. God damn it. Yeah, so him and Flora Colossus, which is Groot. Those were the 4 he originally had. Because remember, those 4 are supposed to mimic the Fantastic Four. Groot is Mr. Fantastic, Frost Beast, Invisible Woman, Extremis, Human Torch, Black Dwarf.
Frost Beast can go invisible?
No, but the ice is shield and shit.
Nah.
Whack. Like I said, stretch. No pun.
Yeah. Whack. Hey, anyway, I digress. Okay, so the problem now you have this character who's a freaking walking planet killer, essentially, and you can't do anything with them. It's like, why even go that route? Why didn't they just? They should have put first off, they should have put a cap on this character's capabilities, because now that's his bad writing. Because now it's going to be like, why doesn't she just show up? You know, it's already like that. Like with these solo MCU movies, why don't they just call their friends?
They said that. Remember, Rhodey was the most relatable character in Endgame because he said everything we were all thinking. Remember, he said that to Carol Danvers. So while we've been down here fighting, where the hell you been?
Hey, new girl. Everybody in this room is about that superhero life. And if you don't mind my asking, where the hell have you been all this time?
There are a lot of other planets in the universe. And unfortunately, they didn't have you guys.
Yeah, and then she obviously explained that there's other...
Or the deleted scene where he's talking to Steve about, going down with the ship. So why didn't you just jump out?
And what happened to the Tesseract after that?
It's bottom of the ocean. Fell out of the plane after I had to crash it.
Yeah, I've been meaning to ask, why did you have to crash the plane anyway?
There's bombs on board.
Bombs on board. And you couldn't have jumped out of the plane before you crashed it?
Wow. You never saw that deleted scene?
No.
Bro, yes, that's a real deleted scene. So he's like, yeah, there wasn't enough time, so I had to sync it. He's like, he just looks at him. He's like, so why didn't you just jump out, bro? Y'all gotta watch the video for Samir's perplexed look right there.
Okay. I don't know. Okay, so
another deleted scene, but I want to go over is not even really related. So they're looking at footage from the Battle of New York, and they're talking to Rocket, and
oh yeah, that one I definitely
okay,
saw.
you saw that one where Tony shaved unfinished, obviously.
Where did Tony have the shaver though?
I don't know. Why are you questioning stuff, man?
Anyways, so someone brought this up on Twitter, and I totally agree. So the ending of this show was basically mirrored in She-Hulk when they made fun of the climax of these shows.
I know, and that's why this has a 13% score on Rotten Tomatoes.
Like, didn't y'all watch She-Hulk, and wouldn't y'all thought to do something better than Punch Out?
Nope. You know why? Because they were in production around the same time. So,
that's funny.
Yeah,
I bet y'all be nice to the She-Hulk now.
Hey, what did we learn? What did we learn?
About
listen to She-Hulk.
Oh, yes.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to, nobody in Marvel's going to listen to our podcast. But then again, you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Word of mouth is a powerful thing. Get your mind out the gutter.
What?
I don't know. You chuckled when I said that.
What you think? I mean, I don't know how you can twist that around to something dirty.
The mouth is a powerful thing.
I mean, what that mouth do?
Exactly. So, all right. Yeah, I mean, Fury is still with his wife, and she went with him. So maybe we'll see her in the Marvels. And
probably.
So out of all this time, the Kree have finally wanted to broker a peace deal after hunting down Skrulls for 30 years.
Yeah.
I'm like, can we make that make sense?
Well, it can make sense.
Did Carol Danvers go up there and start some shit?
Probably.
It would have been nice to see that in a post-credit scene, which this show doesn't have. No mid, no post.
Nope. Well, we got the Marvels in November, so we got
we got nothing.
It's July now
until then.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing in September. No TV shows. Like I said, Disney Plus is going to be dead mid-September. Oh yeah. Speaking of dead, Peacock is basically going to die, bro. They just losing money left and right. I think they lost $3 billion, $1.3 billion this year.
They did.
Hold on 1 second. Let me check this out.
No, they will by the end of the year.
No, 1.36 billion this year. They're expected to lose $3 billion this year.
Yeah, So
so that's why they're getting rid of their free plan. So guys, you got to get the Peacock Premium. But yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate this episode? And also on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate this series, Samir?
I rate the entire series a 4.2.
Out of 5 or 10?
Out of 10.
That's right. You're pretty biased on this show. Due to this last episode, y'all go down to a 7.
That is high praise.
Because I like the first 4. I like the first 5 episodes. This last episode,
yeah, but that season. If you can't sink the landing, I'm sorry, your score should be. I'm not going to tell you how to grade your show, but I'm going to tell you how to grade the show. You can't give them a pass on the previous episode if the finale is that bad. The finale is what sticks in your mind when you think of the whole show.
You're right. I'm gonna give it
a good finale can turn around a whole couple of bad seasons. A show can have some bad seasons on the tail end, and a fire finale can fix all that.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna give it a 5.
Case in point, Buffy the Vampire Slayer or Angel. Angel had a whack couple seasons. All right, last couple seasons, Angel was whack, and that finale was fire. Am I wrong?
I can't tell you because I didn't watch Angel. I was never big on Buffy.
Well, you watched. So you didn't watch the finale for Buffy either. All right, what's another show that you? I can't think of one.
Can't say Smallville because that finale, looking back on it in retrospect, whack.
That whole show's whack.
No, it wasn't. See, that's the thing I hated about that last season, because they tried to do the whole dark side, new god thing, and it didn't.
And then they then they gave us Brandon Routh's suit.
Yeah, but Tom never put it on.
Yeah, they CGI'd it or something.
So all the Superman stuff you saw was CG. It was literally him like pushing Apocalypse out of Earth's atmosphere and catching Air Force One. But as far as Tom goes, neck up. Neck up. And that's it. And I think they CG'd it when he ripped his shirt open at the end when they played the Superman thing. He might have actually worn that, but because the whole thing with Superman Smallville is no flights, no tights. So they always had a workaround whenever, Clark
I just feel that's kind of dumb. They could have let him fly.
I mean, that's why there was always a workaround. Oh, it's not Clark. Clark is possessed. Or blah, 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 blah.
Damn.
But yeah. So, it's a 5 and a 5 for me.
Oh, so 5.5?
No, I said a 5 and a 5. 5 for the episode, 5 for the series overall.
All right, that's probably better. Okay, that's a more representative score of its quality.
Yeah. All right, guys. So this is Bernard, aka the Scarlet Spider,
and this is Samir, the King in Black.
And that was another episode of the Angry Blerds podcast.
Join us next time. Same Blurred channel, same Blurred network.
All right, guys. So we're doing a rewatch for me, partial rewatch for Samir. So we figured out what show we're gonna watch, and we're gonna try. Keyword: try to burn through 14 seasons of this show, so we can catch up for the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who. So, more or less, guys, starting next week, we're going to try to give you a 2-episode review of Doctor Who. And much to Samir's chagrin, we're starting with Christopher Eccleston.
Yeah, my wife might join us on a couple of those reviews.
Yeah. But like I said, he's one season. That's it. You never see him again. After that, you got Tennant, Smith, Capaldi, Whitaker. Okay. Samir?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So be sure to rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Go follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, or X, or whatever the fuck it is now. Facebook, and check out the video on the YouTube.
Yes.
All right. Quick question: are those lights in the background by that closet, like hanging? Oh, never mind. No, never mind. You're just getting pixelated. Yeah, that's what it was. All right, guys. So I think I said rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend. If I didn't, I'm saying it now, and if I did, I'm saying it again. So we'll see you next week. Samir, tell the people peace.
All right, live long and prosper.
All right, when the Roddenberry estate sues him, go after him, because I can't do that. My hands are stupid. See, can't do it. Well, we'll see you guys next week.
It requires a certain level of midichlorians.
Wow.
Yeah.
You just trying to get shot by the Trekkies, huh? Bye, y'all.
Through the Force, there are some things that some would deem unnatural.
You done? So I can hit stop?
Yes.
All right. Bye, y'all.